Hi guys, welcome to my workbench. Going to be doing a little festive project here using some Poundland items. I've got a 5 LED rear bike light which has 2 flashing modes and 3 running light modes. Requires 2 AAA batteries. And the plan is to take that apart and use the LEDs to make this little Poundland Christmas calendar thing into something pretty with flashing LEDs. These are pretty cheap. Plastic's already coming loose on them, but they'll do for my purposes. The idea is the 5 LEDs on here. I'll fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To get them there, I'll have to desolder them from the little circuit board that they're on and put some extending wires on them. If you've got plenty of LEDs, you could just cut them off and extend the wires anyway and put new LEDs here, but I'll try and reuse these. You need some very thin wire because you want to be able to hide them behind here, so it depends what you can get hold of. What I've got wrapped around the camera here at the moment is this thin wire that comes from data wire or telephone wires. It's colour coded. What have we got? We've got blue, orange, green and brown. We do actually need 5 sets of colours, but I think we can probably repeat one of them. What I intend to do there is I'll just hot glue them all the way around here to hide them so we can get all the way up. Now, because these sequence, they're not all in parallel. If they were all in parallel, you could use less wires and just do a single loop all the way around. But we actually want the flashing sequence. Right, where's the batteries go? Annoyingly in the front, I think. Could have read the instructions, I suppose. I don't actually tell you, but I think that clips. Yeah, there we go. So 2 batteries, which I just happen to have. Press the button. Okay, permanent red, flashing red, slow flashing, and then some sort of sequence effect. I have used these for Halloween purposes, for flashing eyes on my rats and that sort of thing. So we could take it out of the casing, or we could reuse it, and I think I'll reuse it. I don't think we need the clip on the back. Does that come off? I can either break it off or find out how it screws in place. Let's have a look inside first. We need to be able to get into this so we can desolder those LEDs. Screwdriver. That's a bit tight. Bigger screwdriver. That's better. So that's the push button at that end, makes contact across there. And those two tabs at the top make contact with the battery. Oh, I see, if we take that off we lose the button. That's annoying. If you wanted to rewire the button, which would be quite easy, then you could mount this somewhere completely different. So I want to keep this fairly simple at the moment. I was hoping to be able to hot glue it like that, but I think we're going to have to hot glue that onto there, so this can just push on the back. So we've got access to the button. Right, we need to desolder these LEDs. So I'll heat my soldering iron up and try and pull them off one at a time. Sometimes this is easy and sometimes it's not. What I often do is wedge a wire underneath so I can actually pull it off. I'm just trying to lever it one side at a time at the moment. There we go. Might be an idea to remember which way round they are. So, I probably can't see, but the bigger section of the metalwork is going to this side and the smaller sections going to that side. Just to remind me. Yeah, they're all the same way round. So that's our circuit board that does the job for us, with a little onboard chip. Now we want to extend the wires. Because these are colour coded, you have orange with little white bands on it, and then white with little orange bands on it, so that's a pair. Green, brown, blue. So I actually need 5, but I'll double up on one of them. That's the first 4 done. I'll just double up. Just cut some off the other end. There we go. Fit that back in there. Just as a quick demonstration, we'll just solder one of them directly on here. Right, so that's the general idea. Now all we need to do is get all of these in position. So hot glue gun time. While I'm waiting for the hot glue gun, I'll just cut a little hole in here so we can bring all the wires out. And that's a rubber seal. I might actually just put my soldering iron through there and make a decent sized hole. That's going to smell a bit. Clean my iron off straight away. Probably be easiest to take it apart again just to get these wires through. I've hot glued all the LEDs in place. Now I need to wire them up. I'm actually thinking I might leave this loose rather than glue it in place. So I'll have a little bit of flexible wire on it. Okay, first one done, I'll do the others. Okay, I'll tidy it up in a minute. Let's just see if we got it right. Okay, light off perhaps. Go through the sequence. I reckon that's job done. Well, almost. Need to tidy the wires up on the back with little spots of hot glue. So I was thinking of gluing that in place, but now I'm thinking I might just leave it. I didn't show you, I tidied up the wires inside, just folded them back nicely. All done, so let's go through the sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. 7 different options. Could glue that on there, but I like the idea of keeping it separate. Because I'm sure when you try and get the battery pack off, you probably pull it off anyway. So that'll do. Job done.